Hey, welcome to Pro Tech Coach. This is going to be the fourth and final installment in our series of taking the field with Gmail. There's lots more to be said about Gmail, about tweaking and using it to all kinds of good effect. But I think these four things will really have made a big dent in moving you from beginner status with Gmail to pretty expert status with Gmail, making good use of its tools. Today we're going to focus on the priority inbox. Previously we focused on how Gmail is organized at a high level. Second episode we talked about labels. Third one we talked about filters along with labels. And now we're going to talk about tying it all together with the priority inbox so you can separate it very quickly, the things that are most important you want to deal with at the top of your screen and other things further down, and you can organize it however you want, just making you that much more effective at using Gmail and getting work done. So with no further ado, let's get right to it, shall we? All right. Priority. Not all email is created the same. Sample example here, we've got work and family stuff that's more important than play stuff, which is more important than the whatever stuff. And this can be, in our example, this is going to look like daily deals, couponing, those kinds of things. But let's take that concept. Let's see how we can apply that into the priority inbox selection in Gmail. All right, here we've got Jane Smythe's inbox with all kinds of emails she's received over the last few days. And in the previous installments in this series on taking the field with Gmail, we've talked about how to apply these labels. We talked about the importance flag that you can put onto things. Stars, hopefully you're familiar in Gmail with how to star something for attention getting in your inbox. We can also take this into account and use this when we move to a priority inbox. What we're looking at here is the default inbox without any really no filtering at all going on. We've already removed the social promotions and updates kind of setup that is the default setting in Gmail these days, which looks like this. I've already indicated my lack of interest in liking this very much because I just don't find it effective, and I think it's confusing when combined with labels and filters. So let's get rid of that and go to just a plain inbox where everything just comes in one list, which is kind of overwhelming. This is why people start to think about email overload. Well, there is another choice of how you can view these things, and you get to that by going up here into your Gmail settings and choosing settings. We're going to deal with the inbox. So you select inbox here. And at the top, you can see you have a default inbox type. And the default just means, we're not going to do anything. We just have one long list. These are the categories which we've already turned off. And of course, you can see you can turn them on or off here if you like. But let's go ahead and let's choose the priority inbox off of the inbox type. All right, and you can see now we've got potentially four sections selected. Important and unread, so anything that's got the important flag and it is unread is going to be at the top of your list, and there's going to be starred items. There's an empty section if you want to create a fourth category of the kinds of things that should go into the fourth category. You can do that, but let's just stick with the default settings of just having three inbox sections. And then there's everything else. So as you can see right here, we've already kind of created a stacked list of importance that's going to be viewable from the top down. You go ahead and you save your settings. And let's go see what this looks like, how this has impacted our inbox now. We still have a single vertical list of all the emails, but we've now got them grouped into important and unread, starred, and everything else. And as you can see, you can collapse these items so that you can immediately start to deal with a little bit of the overload and just focus on the important and the unread. And you can see that indeed everything in this list has got the importance marker set on it. If things come in and you don't think that they actually belong in the important grouping, you can train Gmail. You can even see it says click to teach Gmail. This conversation is not important. So if something comes in and it's not the way you like it, you can quickly just say, no, I don't need Pip the dog items to come in here as important. And it will learn over time by you doing this fairly quickly, actually, that these should not be in here. Refresh the inbox, and those are now not in the important and unread any longer. They will be down here probably, yeah, there they are, in the everything else. And then items that are starred are in this middle category. So you can see if you just work from the top group down, you will deal with the most important things first, and then other items down here and at the very end here are things that are not marked as important, and they are not starred, but they are still unread. So this very quickly just lets you start working on the important things. Let's read that. That's good. Okay, good. Archive that. Join us for the birthday celebration. Yeah, okay, fine. See you there. Archive that. And you can see the list is getting smaller. Everything's where it ought to be. Deal with the starred item. Ooh, yes, I started that because this, for whatever reason, this particular email seemed like something I wanted to follow up on because I love going to the movies, and a deal to go to the movies, that's something I wanted to star. So I did it. I can go ahead and deal with this particular Groupon item and archive it when I'm done. And now you can see that the starred item is, or the starred category here, not category, sorry, the starred priority list is empty. And you can choose at this point to say, you know what, when there's nothing in here, just go ahead and hide it. Again, just removing clutter, distraction from your inbox, and helping you deal with the prioritization. Anyway, that's really the long and the short of it. You can go with something a little less complex if you like. Go back to the settings. And if 3 things just seems like a little bit of an overload, you can choose an item called, or one of the inbox types called important first. Let's see how that looks. Well, that basically just says I've got important things at the top, everything else in a second category, and go ahead and save that. And this, also helps immediately start to sort out the important from the not so important. So there's quite a few different options and things. I'd encourage you to play with these settings over time, see what works best for you, and help wrangle the email overload into submission and tackle it head on in the parlance of our coaching analogy here of taking the field with Gmail. I hope this has been of help. I will continue to do some tips and tricks on Gmail, but this will round out our 4-part series on taking the field with Gmail. Thanks for stopping by ProTech Coach, and fire me questions or input as to things you'd like for me to cover, or things you think I need to cover to make the Gmail experience more beneficial for you. Thank you very much.